Is Iran's dangerous ally now feeling the pressure of war more intensely than ever before? Has this war entered its most volatile and unpredictable phase since the conflict began? Has Kyiv just thrown down its boldest battlefield challenge yet to Vladimir Putin? Ballistic missiles rain on Kyiv as Ukraine plants its flag on Russian territory amid escalating fighting. 39 drones swarm Moscow. Is Russia now facing a new phase of deep strike pressure on its homeland? Russia launched a fresh ballistic missile attack on Kyiv late on June 25, with Ukrainian authorities reporting at least 2 civilians were injured. Ukrainian officials said falling missile debris ignited a warehouse fire as air raid alerts returned across Kyiv in the early hours of June 26. Explosions were also reported in Kremenchuk as air raid warnings expanded to regions located far from the active front line. Moscow Mayor Sergei Sobyanin claimed Russian air defenses intercepted and destroyed 39 Ukrainian drones during the June 26 attacks. Sobyanin said the first wave of drone attacks began around 2:30 a.m., after which emergency services were dispatched to assess damage. Ukraine also announced a shift from sporadic long-range strikes to a sustained military campaign focused on Russian-held Crimea. Kyiv said the campaign had contributed to fuel shortages, electricity disruptions, and an exodus of tourists from occupied Crimea. Meanwhile, Ukraine said its troops had raised the national flag over the Russian-held Kinburn Spit during a special operation. Kyiv said Russian troops remained present in the area, with fighting continuing despite the symbolic display of Ukrainian control. Officials said the Kinburn Spit remained strategically important because Russia uses it to threaten shipping routes serving Mykolaiv. Russia's Lukoil-operated Norsy refinery in Kstovo halted operations after June 24 Ukrainian drone strike, according to Reuters. Russia's fourth-largest refinery and second-largest gasoline producer plays a critical role in maintaining the country's domestic fuel supplies. The attack reportedly damaged the CDU-5 processing unit, which is capable of refining around 12,000 tons of crude oil per day. The outage came as the Moscow refinery remained offline after earlier drone strikes, further deepening Russia's growing fuel supply problems. The Kremlin has already imposed fuel export restrictions as several Russian regions reported shortages and limits on fuel sales. Russia has deployed new electronic warfare systems on its Mi-28NM attack helicopters to counter evolving battlefield threats. The upgrade follows repeated Ukrainian FPV drone attacks that exposed vulnerabilities in Russian rotary-wing aircraft. Ukrainian FPV drones emerged as a major threat after successfully targeting low-flying Russian helicopters near the front lines. Several reported losses of Mi-28 and K-52 helicopters highlighted shortcomings in existing self-protection measures. Unlike traditional missiles, FPV drones can approach from unpredictable directions while flying at very low altitudes. Chapter Plate. The new system is designed to detect, track and disrupt incoming threats before they can reach the aircraft. Official claims suggest the upgrade could significantly reduce the effectiveness of hostile FPV drone attacks. The appearance of similar systems on Su-34M strike aircraft suggests a broader force-wide modernization effort. The system reportedly detects drone control signals at distances ranging from approximately 4 to 7 kilometers. It is designed to jam commonly used FPV control frequencies operating in the 2.4 GHz and 5.8 GHz bands. Analysts claim the technology could reduce successful drone attack rates by an estimated 60 to 75%. The system may also interfere with satellite navigation signals relied upon by certain drone platforms. Russian military planners increasingly view helicopters as both strike assets and platforms for counter-drone operations. The Mi-28NM combines radar systems, electro-optical sensors and precision-guided weapons within a single platform. The concept mirrors Western military thinking that aircraft must play a larger role in future counter-drone missions. "15 civilians were injured in a series of Russian drone attacks across Ukraine's Sumy region on June 24, according to local authorities. Ukrainian officials said the wounded included 3 children from different communities affected by the overnight strikes. The attacks damaged 2 gas stations, a cinema building in Konotop and several other civilian infrastructure facilities. 4 of the injured were hospitalized. with 3 patients reportedly remaining in serious condition following the attacks. Ukrainian forces claim to have launched a fresh wave of strikes against Russian targets on June 24 as fighting continued. Officials said drones targeted military infrastructure in the Kerch area and at multiple locations across Crimea. Ukraine Security Service said 4 aircraft storage hangars were damaged at the Russian-held Saki airfield. Ukrainian forces also claimed strikes against S-400 air defense components and Panzer systems deployed near Kerch. Ukrainian officials said the operations are part of a broader effort to increase pressure on Russian military assets in Crimea. Russian officials said an oil depot in Krasnodar Krai caught fire overnight on June 25 following reported drone activity. Social media footage appeared to show large flames and smoke rising from the Poltavskaya oil depot. Local authorities said the fire was caused by falling drone debris after air defense systems responded to an attack. The strike forms part of Ukraine's broader campaign targeting Russian energy infrastructure and logistics facilities. North Korea's KN-23 tactical ballistic missile has reportedly demonstrated a significant improvement in precision strike capability, marking another major leap in Pyongyang's rapidly evolving missile program. Ukrainian sources have claimed that the KN-23 can now achieve a circular error probable of just 1 to 5 meters, giving the missile a level of accuracy far beyond earlier assessments. Reports suggest these improvements may be the result of extensive battlefield data gathered from the war in Ukraine, where North Korean missiles have been used by Russian forces. According to assessments, the KN-23 can perform complex pull-up maneuvers during flight, a capability designed to complicate enemy air defense tracking and interception attempts. North Korean KN-23 missiles have reportedly been deployed by Russia since the Ukraine conflict, serving alongside Moscow's domestically developed Iskander-M tactical ballistic missile system. The KN-23 has supplemented Russia's own missile arsenal, while providing North Korea with valuable real-world combat feedback that could accelerate future weapons development. Reports also suggest that Russian payments and military cooperation linked to missile acquisitions have provided a major financial boost to North Korea's defense industry. Military analysts have noted that the KN-23 shares significant design characteristics with Russia's Iskander-M missile, fueling long-standing questions about possible technological cooperation. A report by the U.S. Congressional Research Service described the KN-23 as one of the most significant advancements in North Korea's tactical weapons program due to its advanced guidance and maneuverability.